And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's Johnny Dunn, and we are back with another one today. Epic VeVe live stream. Basically, I just want to start off with a little VeVe Dcon Anaheim recap. Shout out to everyone who was there. I had the time of my life. Just being able to meet everyone, putting the faces to the usernames and everything, getting to spend some time with everyone. Truly a legendary time. So shout out to everyone that I was able to meet. And if you guys weren't able to get to VeVe Dcon in Anaheim, don't sweat it. There's definitely going to be future events that everyone's going to be attending. And so I kind of just want to do this little live stream, showing off a lot of the pictures that I was able to take with everybody. And then I want to dive into a lot of things that were announced at the VeVeCon. Shout out to everyone that I was able to meet, man. You guys are all amazing people. And if you guys can't tell by now, your boy is a little sick right now. I actually did just pass, or I did just get a positive COVID test. Feels more like the flu or bronchitis or something like that. I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow morning to really get this situated. Hopefully I'm able to get some meds and get back on track ASAP. This is not going to be a 2-hour, 3-hour live stream. This is going to be a real short one. Like I said, fam, I just want to, touch base on basically all the photos and everything that we took, show you guys how the time went. A lot of you guys were able to see on Twitter, Instagram, but kind of want to just do a little bit on YouTube, and then I want to cover all the things that happened at VeVe, right? I mean, at the Dcon event in Anaheim, the stuff they announced. We got Lambo, we got the VeVeverse demo, unbelievable. A couple other big things too. We got a play to earn game. If you guys haven't seen that, that's coming out of Q1, I believe, of next year. Just imagine in a few years from now when the economy starts to really recover, and because right now we're literally in a bear market, some of the worst times of all time. So, it's just one of those things where the people that stick around through the bear market and are here at the top next year, I mean, you're probably going to be rewarded big time. I want to get to some comments real quick before I dive into a lot of these photos. We got Zachary Roy from the Palace, my man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the whole Palace gang. So UMBZ there. Unbelievable time, fam. Unbelievable time. Wow. Okay, Zachary Roy got me sick then. What are you doing? Now, I think a lot of people are sick, honestly. I think this weekend, a lot of people got sick, so all good, all good. Oh, man, Zach got a positive test. We all got COVID. Would love to have been there. Super VBK. Yeah, a lot of people went there this weekend, man. A lot of people went. Almost every content creator, YouTuber, so many people from the VeVe community showed out. Unbelievable. Honestly, I was looking back and I was like, wow, I wish I had more pictures with everybody, but it's one of those things. I think I was telling you, Zach, it's kind of hard to kind of be in the present moment of everything, really enjoy these moments, and then also be able to, film everything. I definitely, for me, for the next events, I'm going to be filming nonstop. This one, since it was my first time getting to meet the team, meeting everybody from the community, I really just wanted to enjoy the moment. I got a lot of pictures, but I wish I got more pictures with everyone. So, should we buy more vehicles after DeLorean news? Shout out Super VBK. Do you mean the Lambo news or the DeLorean news? And remember, guys, nothing I say on here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do want to kind of dive into a lot of these photos from this weekend. Basically, I made a little story highlight on my Instagram. Did it on my personal Instagram. I'm going to make one on my VeVe NFT collection page as well, too. This is my VeVe Instagram, I guess you would say. Let me make sure you guys can see this. This is the one where I made a couple different posts. This is the little clip of the play to earn game I'm going to get in there, but I'm going to make another highlight reel just of all the photos and everything that happened. I only did it on my... What's going on here? Oh, I got to go to my profile. No, why is it not coming up? My highlights went away. All right, well, that was not ideal right there. All right, here we go. Maybe they're all back now. Just had to refresh the page. Here we go. All right, worried me a little bit. Also, shout out to everyone that I was able to meet. It was so funny, too, because in the very beginning, when I first got there at Dcon in Anaheim, I was so overwhelmed with everything. Like, so many people, it was so crazy. I started sweating profusely. I had to change my shirt in like the first 20 minutes. It was unbelievable. think it was VeVe Bros that came up. I was like, yo, you got a sweater on right now? It's like, dude, I'm profusely sweating. Shout out to homie Max. I was talking to him too. I started sweating profusely. First like 20 minutes there, man. I was probably the first half hour. I was sweating profusely, meeting everyone. Just so many people in one small space. I just felt overwhelmed, but then I kind of settled in. It just felt amazing to meet everyone. So I'll probably say that like 30 times on the stream. But kind of want to walk you through this highlight reel here. There's a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. I want to just take you through. If it loads. All the way from the plane ride there. First time traveling by myself too, and honestly it was a blessing because kind of just opened up a little bit. You know, I never flew anywhere by myself. I flew to Florida like 5 times, but I was always with a whole baseball team, so I always felt, you know, I guess comfortable. Never by myself in the country by myself. A lot of lessons learned. Missed my flight Sunday night, but that was a blessing. I was able to spend another night with the VeVe fam, and honestly, I had one of the best nights that night. So definitely a great time. I don't know why the volume's not working here. StreamYard volume and my stuff is just not working well right now. Here we go. Here we go.
Day 1 in Cali. Welcome to the crib.
Shout out to Jeff. Jeff is the house. Jeff is the guy's house that we stayed at, and Jeff was amazing. Probably the best host that I've ever had. Literally was doing everything for us. I can't thank you enough, Jeff, if you're watching this or tune in later. Jeff's house has solidified legendary status, everyone. I mean, I can only imagine the next few events. I would love to stay there. You know, it was just an amazing atmosphere, energy, the chemistry between everyone. And Jeff's a collector himself. Jeff's been in the VeVe community since March 1st, 2021. He actually got in and bought something a day before I did. So he's an OG for sure. And I was seeing some of his card collections. He's got Pokemon, basketball, baseball. He's got a whole bunch of stuff in there. So his house was amazing. It was just an unbelievable time for him. So I want to do a little tour of his house real quick. Drink some hot tea right now.
Talk about a bachelor pad. Woo!
And real quick, there's a little alpha about Massage the Burn that could be coming later on in the future. So I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna stop it right when you guys see the massage chair. That massage chair right there is legendary.
Talk about a bachelor pad. Woo!
This house was unbelievable. Shout out Kyle. Sorry, fam. I've taken a lot of medicine, and so that's finally why I came on stream.
Is this a sign of what's to come?
I was feeling terrible. I could barely talk all day. My throat was terrible. Finally, with enough meds, I felt good enough to come on stream. It's 10:30 already. Wow. So I'll be passing out shortly after this for sure. But like I said, I just want to come on here, touch base with everyone. Show you guys some highlights.
And he's a collector.
Going upstairs.
Part 2. House is so big and nice, needed a part 1 and 2.
That was Kyle's room. That was my room.
Look at this bedroom.
That was Jeff's room.
Bedroom's got its own bath.
That was Chris's room. That was Kate and Venkatesh's room.
Sheesh. Welcome to Cali.
This is where we went the first night out. I think it was like me, Kyle. We met it with Dan Lee. I think Danny the Bull was there. Jeff. This was like the first night out. We just went to this place right near his house. I mean, we could literally have walked here. It was so close. And this right here is how close we were to Laguna Beach, fam. Literally, it was like a 20-minute ride right to Laguna Hills, Laguna Beach, and we stopped there for a little bit. Unbelievable. Cali is one of those places where I want to live in, honestly. I don't want to play Meek. I might get copyrighted here. But just amazing. This is one of my favorite areas of the whole house. I forget what he called it. I had like a special name for it. Our room was amazing. We had NFT Hodler, we had Kay, we had Venkatesh, we had Kyle, we had Chris. We had Kay's friend come, the Tesh one day. Hope I'm not forgetting anyone. I probably am. If I'm forgetting you, I'm so sorry. My mind is not right now. I felt dizzy when I got home. I didn't really feel like I was getting sick until I got to the airport on Monday. That's when I started feeling sick. And then the plane ride home, oh my gosh, I was feeling terrible. I look at the time. I thought we had to be landing close. It was a 5-hour flight. I was like, we got to be close to 5 hours. I look, it's like an hour and a half in. I was like, this is going to be a long flight home. The flight to Cali was 6 hours, but it felt even shorter than the flight home. This is an amazing photo. I don't know who took this photo, but shout out to you who did. It came out amazing. Shout out Taps. Taps had long hair too, but he recently cut it. But this is just one night out. I think this was Friday night, maybe? Friday night or Saturday night? I think Friday night. We all kind of went to this place near, I guess, like just everything just chilling. And they got me to let down the hair. The VeVe fam got me to let down my hair. I hate letting down my hair personally. It just is a lot. Like I'm not used to having long hair. So, but you know, it gets a good reaction. A lot of people love it. So I appreciate y'all big time. I had fun with it. I also brought the long hair down at the karaoke night. And oh my gosh, did I butcher that? It's one of those things where if you're not prepared, you probably shouldn't be performing a song. Was not prepared to do that. Shout out to NFT Flenny and his girl Hope. They got me to do it. I embarrassed myself for both of y'all, but it was a great time. I'll be prepared for the next one. Don't worry. But still had a great time. I mean, with the VeVe fam, you know, unbelievable time. This is Laguna Beach Middle School right out there. Look at the view. I was like, why did I not go to middle school out there? I think this is called On Top of the World or On Top of the Hill or something like that. What a scenery this was. I'm gonna be making a vlog soon too. I'll probably start it tomorrow. Might just finish it tomorrow. Depending on how much stuff I add in there. But I took a lot of photos and videos of the scenery and everything. So I kind of want to just include the scenery mixed in with a whole bunch of events that happened as well. That was Laguna Beach. That was like the lifeguard tower right there. It's like I can't believe we're literally at Laguna Beach right now. The man is in the building. SoCal Omi homie, I appreciate you big time, my man. Venkatesh is still here. Wow, shout out to Venkatesh. That's awesome that you guys are still staying there. Is it just you and Venkatesh right now? Yeah, I had a hoodie on, but I'm also a very skinny dude. On the other hand, he's a large specimen. Look at large, not like Diane C, it was amazing to meet you. Once you said it was Diane C, I was like, wow, this is unbelievable. I can't believe you made it out there. It was unbelievable meeting you. Oh, in the VeVeverse, they said you can fly to Orin. Yeah, it's one of those things where I think we're going to see a lot of surprises happen once the VeVeverse is here. I'm not telling you to go out and buy it now, but I think we're going to see a lot of surprises like that. Things that may be animated that are now in the VeVeverse, stuff like that. I shouldn't say that are animated that aren't now, but kind of like how you can fly the DeLorean in the VeVeverse, stuff like that will be surprising once it's all rolled out. So I'm going to get back to this real quick. SoCal Omi Homie is in the massage the burn chair right now. And then we went to Newport Beach. Newport Beach was amazing too. I mean, we had a nice dinner. Not dinner, I guess it was like a lunch, but the food was great here at this place too. And the views at this place, you could basically see the beach from the bar or restaurant that we were in. I had to go down by the ocean and just take a little view of this. I should have put my feet in the water just to Feel the water, honestly. Irvine, California. Shout out to Wendy. Shout out to Wendy. It was honestly amazing meeting you for the first time, Wendy. Throwing it back to the OG days, 2 years later, essentially, I finally got to meet you. It was amazing. We got Lambo coming to VeVe, fam. We knew this was going to happen eventually, and just the fact that it's finally here now. I don't know exact date when it's rolling out, but they even got the VeVe colorway going. How wild is that? This is a repost from Sean, Comics and Crypto. Amazing. I think that's going to be big time. I think the retail price on that is going to be expensive, fam. They didn't say the retail price, but the Aston Martin, I think, was like over 1,000. I would see this one being up there with that one. So we'll see what happens with that. But Lambo is wild. I'm going to try to do everything I can to get that one. That's going to be my baby in the VeVe verse. Yeah, baby. Now, this was an amazing time. This is when, this is like right after the one Dcon event. We went to like the bowling alley bar area. And shout out to VeVe Fan Bam. VeVe Fan Bam had some gifts for David, Dan, Alex, and Reese. And this is them kind of lining up, headed up to the stage and accepting their gifts. And amazing. Shout out to VeVe Fan Bam for coming through with that. They appreciated it so much. And it kind of just made a great little scene for the whole VeVe community here. So this is the beginning of that.
So we have these made. And here's one for Apple. So if y'all like.
He says no.
Just want to make sure you can see it.
No way.
And then it's already.
It's amazing.
But this is their favorite here. Yeah. We got Reese, Alex, and Alex. Tonight, if you get a chance, feel Reese's hair.
It's hilarious. This was awesome, man. This is when I was showing David you how I got the drop. So they had one of the drops. I think it was a Tara McPherson drop. Which one was it? Let's see. Was it this one? I think it would have been. Yep. All right. So this is the one right here. Tara McPherson. It's a pretty limited drop. So 666 editions. This was. I was actually doing great on the drops. So when I got to the VeVe booth, they had this drop going down, and people were telling me, and they were like, "Wow, this drop's happening any minute now." And I looked, there was like a minute left, so I was like, "Let's go! I'm gonna go for it," because everyone was here. So it came down to it. 3, 2, 1, 0. Buy now. Got it. Freaking out, like I got it. Everyone's like, "Wow, John, are you kidding me? Of course you got it." And then David came over. He's like, "You got it? How do you get it?" Started cracking up. I was like, "David, you got to tune into the drop live streams, my man." I was like, "You got to time it." So you got to, the whole secret about this is it's a mind trick because it's so hard to commit to pressing something when you don't see anything. So you got to start your thumb press before you see the buy now pop up. Because by the time you actually press it, it should be perfect timing if you time it right. So someone got a great photo of us right here. I think it was Blake or Chad from Blake and Chad Collects. I think they got this photo. So amazing job. I love this one right here. Come and meet me. Come and meet me. Shout out Callie. Amazing to finally meet you, Callie. It was unbelievable. I wish we had more time together, honestly, in Dcon or in Anaheim. But until next time. Until next time, Callie. VeVe announces partnership with Lamborghini. Huge. Shout out My Collectibles. Shout out to VeVe Magic. Great photo here with everyone. It's one of those things where it's like we feel like we know each other, but like we never met each other. And that's honestly what a lot of the community members I feel like forget. Like all of the YouTube, we never met each other either for the most part. So I mean, obviously in the other events, some people have and everything, but this is the event that everybody showed out for. This was an unbelievable time. And I had a navy one of those jackets, and then my other like black and silver jacket that had VeVe on both of them. I got done right before. And I left my gray and black jacket at the bowling alley. That was like my favorite jacket too. I was like, no. This is another one right after that drop. This is the jacket I was talking about. This is the one I left at the bowling alley. I was so mad. I love bowling, by the way. And shout out to NFT Hodler. It's so funny. Let me just talk about the bowling real quick. So we played a bowling game, like one or two games, I think. The first game, I was doing so bad. I forgot I haven't bowled in like years, probably like a decade at this point. But like I remember bowling, and I was always pretty decent at bowling. So I'm trying to put spin on it like I used to. And I'm just throwing gutter balls. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to throw it straight. I'm throwing gutter balls. I was like, whoa, I got to wake up right now. I had like 8 points after like the first 4 frames. Just terrible. So, and NFT Hodler, shout out to NFT Hodler. He was crushing us, literally dominating us. He probably would have won. But then we left, went to see the VeVe Fan Bam gift ceremony to David, Dan, Reese, and Alex. Then we came back and we got rug pulled from our game. I think someone else took our game, whatever it was. So we had to restart on another lane. And that was a blessing because then I kind of figured it out. Used that last game as like a warm up. And I ended up winning in the last game. Let's go. I love competing. So I was fortunate I was able to come back there and take a dub. And then this was us heading out. Got a nice photo. I think that was like basically Philly. Right outside of Philly when I was landing. From finding and believing in VeVe with less than 10,000 users back in March 2021. The seeing where things are today, truly unbelievable, and what a story. And things are just getting started. Absolutely. And it's one of those things, fam, where just realize that like this has been in a bear market. Like think of when the economy recovers, how these events are going to be. This is another amazing photo. A bunch of VeVe OGs. Here we got Kay, we got Wendy, we got Kyle. Amazing time. Amazing time. And this trip was amazing too because I feel like in the VeVe fam, there's always, you're closer than others with certain people. In this trip, especially the people I roomed with, everyone in the room, all the roommates, we all got a lot closer together. Our chemistry is a lot better. The people who may not have been like the closest with each other definitely got a lot closer. Like these are lifelong friends now. Like this has been an amazing trip. It's another great photo. This is the first night, so I think this is all we pretty much had. It was Kyle, Chris, Dan Lee. I think Danny the Bull was there too. Maybe I got Chris and Danny the Bull mixed up. Maybe it was just Chris, Jeff, and me, and Kyle and Dan Lee. I thought maybe someone else was here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. But this is like the first night we ate. We got Randy. We got VeVe Meister. Yo, I didn't realize how tall VeVe Meister was. VeVe Meister, I was looking up him, talking to him like this the whole time. But man, he is hilarious. I just sent him a text. I said, yo, I need to find that one YouTube video of you interviewing Reese. If you guys haven't seen that, you guys need to check out Reese's interview with VeVe Meister on YouTube. Try searching for it, finding it, and listen to the whole intro. I think he did a whole YouTube video of the whole interview, and then he did another YouTube video of just the intro. Literally was making me cry laughing. It was hysterical. Probably some of the funniest content I've seen in a really long time. I can't believe I haven't seen it. And then we found out he's kind of like shadow banned or something on YouTube for some reason right now. So I don't know what's going on with the algorithms, but definitely search for VeVe Meister and Reese interview, fam. I need to watch it again. I texted him because I couldn't find it on YouTube either, and I want to like him to send me a link so I can click the link, find the YouTube video, make a snippet of the intro, and then post it on Twitter so it gets even the traction it probably deserves because that was hilarious. Shout out to Randy. Legend in the community. It was just a blessing and just so much fun to be able to hang with you, brother, and just to meet you. This was an amazing photo. I don't know whose idea out of the group it was, but if it was Kyle, Chris, Danny, Venkatesh, Jeff, Kay, Dan Lee, I don't know whose idea it was, but amazing idea. The VeVe Gold logo, we're all on top of it. Unreal picture. Unreal picture. Shout out My Collectibles. We got Captain VeVe. We got Chris Coffee and Crypto. Also, brother, hopefully you have a speedy recovery. I saw the picture of you in the hospital. Hopefully everything is all well, my man. Thoughts and prayers go out to you, my man. I didn't realize I posted this one twice, but amazing house, fam. Amazing house. Now, to something that I think is huge. Yeah, I think the VeVeverse is huge. We'll check out a little bit of that after this, but a play to earn Omi game, a legit play to earn Omi game coming out Q1. Huge, fam. Let's take a look at this. Can you guys see this okay? Let me check. I think that's bullish. Eagle Eyes, my man. Yo, I'm so happy I was able to meet you, brother. The combos we had, appreciate you for everything, brother. You finally got home? Oh my gosh. Gio, this does look good, man. And just to think, this is only a Q1 of next year. This is not going to be the only play to earn Omi game ever made, I bet. And I love the fact the team is just constantly building during this bear market. There's a post, I think, from NFT Kings of all the legendary companies that have been built during bear markets. Let me see if I can show you guys all the other companies that have been built during bear markets. That's amazing. Avant-Garde NZ on Twitter. It's at Avant-Garde _NZ on Twitter. I couldn't find their Instagram name. So I just wrote a Twitter username right there, but that's amazing in my opinion. So let me just go to NFT Kings real quick.
Uber, Microsoft, Airbnb, WhatsApp, Slack, Pinterest, EA, Square, and there are a lot more on this list now, but please don't lose your motivation. Here is a list of companies that were built during recessions: Uber, Microsoft, Airbnb, WhatsApp, Slack, Pinterest, EA, Square, and Bitcoin. And there are a lot more on this list. It is no secret that we are in a global recession right now, but please don't lose your motivation. Here is a list of companies that were built during recessions.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think this is like his fake Instagram. I don't know why. Like someone came up with like a fake Instagram of him. Is this the real one? I mean, that was the video. I think this is the real one. Yeah. There's also, I want to show a little clip of the VeVeverse. I think we got a good one. I think VeVeversity. Shout out VeVeversity. I think she had a good clip of the VeVeverse demo.
When I first came into the VeVeverse, this was all empty. So everything you see in here are all the collectibles that I've put in from my collection. Some of you might recognize we've got some features in there from
Shout out Brock.
Blockchain, which is pretty cool, flying around here. So your VeVe home space is made up of two main parts. Number one, the island down the bottom, which is essentially your exterior, and the building itself, which you can enter in, and we're going to jump in that, have a look later on. When I first came into the VeVeverse,
amazing.
This was all empty. So
absolutely amazing. That was Lambo. And VeVe announces partnership with Banksy. I forgot about this one.
Eyes on the screen. Boom! Let's go! Let's go! Eyes on the screen.
Now, there's some controversy about that one, but end of the day, it's Banksy. People want to FUD any way possible. It's a big announcement right there. Huge. VeVeverse looks amazing. Fam, it's finally here. How crazy is that, right? How crazy is that? It's finally here, fam. These are already sorry. I got David Yu to sign my Pikachu, fam. It was wild. Time of my life right there. I had a couple photos with Dan without the shades on, and I was like, I saw the shades on top of his head. Since I'm known for always wearing my shades, I was like, Dan, you got to put the shades on for one picture. We both wear them. He's like, oh, absolutely. It's like, let's go. That picture came out good. Then I got one with Reese. Had to get one with Reese. That's the one with Taps, Cali, whole fam, VeVe Meister and Randy, my collectibles. Oh, this is the one I didn't have on Instagram. This is Wet Wizard. We got Mike Manic. Whole fam. We got Jeff. We got Dan Lee. We got Chris, Coffee and Crypto. And we got Kyle Wilson. This photo came out amazing. This is a whole tour of Jeff's house here.
Cali house.
Jeff, your house is unbelievable, man. The grass was even so nice I didn't want to walk on it. Oh, man. Sorry,
Cali, you got a VVOG in the house. What up, Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff.
Got a little workout area.
I need to start working out a little bit more. That's like going to be a
Everything
jacuzzi,
you could
pool.
possibly imagine in this house.
Man. Jeff, I hope we didn't leave too much of a mess or
Yes,
anything
he
for you,
did.
brother.
Shout out to Cavell.
When I say shout out Cavell, shout out to Cavell, though. Oh, you missed out. Cavell was going to stay with us, too. Oh, my gosh. It would have been not much better, but shout out to Cavell. I know he said he was busy and everything like that. But, brother, next time you got to come, man. You're going to have the time of your life, bro. You're going to get so much love. Just be able to meet everyone. Truly an unbelievable time. I hope you're able to go to the next one, bro.
Yes, he did. Shout out to Cavell. Are we taking you up to the upstairs? Welcome to my crib.
You guys saw most of this. That's Kyle's room he stayed in. That was my room. That was the bathroom. That's where Chris stayed. That's where Venkatesh stayed. Love the fam. Great conversations all week. No problem. No problem. So, Kyle, thank you for being a badass. Yeah, Eagle Eyes. Jeff was amazing.
It's an hour and a half.
Johnny's a bowling champion. No, that's definitely Taps. I know Taps was there for a little bit. I wanted to play Taps some bowling, try to, get a little win out of him, but he's actually a really good bowler. So he's been in a bowling league for like years now. So probably would have kicked my butt, to be honest, but still, it would have been fun playing him with him. Maybe next time, Taps. Maybe next time. So this Jeff guy Jeff is amazing. Like, I don't think people realize, like, he helped us so much in every way possible, just making everything so stress-free, looking after us, having coffee first in the morning, breakfast, taking us anywhere, anytime. Like, this guy was amazing. It just made the trip for everyone so, like, that much better. Like, the trip would have been great either way, but the trip was 100 out of 100. Like, it was like 200 out of 100. Unbelievable time, fam. He's a collector. Like I said, he's been in VeVe since March 1st, 2021. He got in a day before me. He's an OG. So that was it on Facebook right there. But man, what a time, what a time. And one more thing real quick about the drops while it's fresh in my mind. One of these drops I went for in the car right next to K. I didn't even realize what was going on. It just, here it is. We were at Newport Beach or Laguna Beach or something. I think Newport Beach. And we're like, oh, there's a drop in a minute. So I take my phone out. We're in the back seat, K's next to me. And we were just talking about like going alien mode and just joking around. And I was like, yeah, let me go for it. 788 edition. So I'm in the car driving and I get the drop. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what's happening? Sold out instantly too. But it was one that I didn't plan to go for. So I was like, all right, I mean, it's profitable. So I'll just let it go. He's like, yeah, good call. And then I sell it, which I never sell anything. You guys know this. I always hold pretty much everything. And then I looked next day and like doubled. I was like, that's hilarious. The one time I sell something, I don't know why I sold it. I didn't even make a lot of profit. I didn't really want it in the beginning, even though I really like it. And it did pump a little bit because I think this was shown in the VeVeverse. So that's a really good collectible. Hey, C Spill, you did see it? 181 that last game. Let's go. Yeah. I think Tap said he averages like 220 or 240 though, which is really good. When advertising to onboard new users? Great question, 63 SW. So do you mean advertising like from these big brands? I think we're going to start to see that when the economy picks up a little bit. Now, some people don't want to hear that, but I think this is just my guess. They want to have the momentum. It's kind of why they're not putting Omi on these big exchanges right now because, one, there's no utility yet for Omi. And they've always said they want to wait until the utility is here before the Omi gets listed on these big exchanges because they think if Omi gets listed on an exchange, big exchange, say Coinbase, say Binance, it could pump. And then after a little while, when people realize there's nothing really to do with Omi yet, people will probably dump. So they don't want to have a pump and dump. So they're going to wait, in my opinion, until there's momentum, economy picks up a little bit, maybe a bull market, who knows. But once there's that momentum, then I could see us getting on bigger exchanges. And I think once a little bit more comes to the VeVe app, more things to do, etc., that's when I see these big brands like Disney, Marvel, DC really promoting them. They have every incentive to do so. We saw what happened when Disney tweeted out VeVe back in 2021 in November. It crashed the app. We had like 200, 300,000 new signups, and it wasn't able to hold that. My guess would be VeVe probably contacted them, or they had a discussion and said, we love what you did, but let's try to hold off on that a little bit until everything's kind of in place. Then we do that. Then we can hold it, and those people will probably stay. Because you got to imagine how many of those people came and then maybe left because it wasn't a smooth experience. It wasn't fun. They got bored, etc. So they don't want that to happen again. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be right. Just my opinion, how I see things. Hopefully that answers your question, 63 SW. Johnny, cool meeting you at Dcon. Was wondering. Let me bring some of these comments up, fam. I'll just go on my phone, actually. 181. I actually did a lot better on that second game. You know, I feel like terrible right now. Honestly, I was feeling so bad on the plane ride home. I think I said this earlier in the stream. I was like, all right, I have to be close to the 5 hours because it was a 5-hour flight home. And I look, and so it's only like 2 hours in. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be brutal. I was the guy talking to you about being an all-around sports player. Wow, let's go. All right, C-Spill. Right before you lost your jackets. You know what's funny? I thought about calling the bowling alley and seeing if anyone turned it in and have them like ship it out to me. I doubt that's even possible. I doubt anyone might have turned it in, but who knows? Maybe if someone in the VeVe community found it, I bet they would have turned it in. So maybe they did. Johnny, cool meeting you at Dcon. Was wondering if you think Namor Mighty is going to flip Spider-Man 2099 since there are less than half editions. Do you think he holds after the airdrop? Great question, Noble Man. Neymar is actually pumping. Let me take a look at the prices here. Do you know what the Spider-Man 99 price is right now? I haven't looked at that Mighty in a while. I did see Neymar was like 315 last time I checked. Let me take a look at these Mighties here. I've always thought things like just going off past experiences. And full transparency, I don't have any of that set yet. So, and for the I'm set with the very first series, and then I just have the ones I either got on a drop or the ones that I picked up that I really, really wanted. I do want the Doctor Doom FA. I don't have. I had that one, let it go, and I'm probably gonna buy it back actually soon because it's pretty cheap right now. Namor, let's see here, 308. Okay, I don't know. Usually, every time airdrop happens, it does kind of go back down a little bit, and we're coming up close to the airdrop. Oh, okay, Spidey 2099, 339. Personally, I'm not sure if this is what's gonna happen. Maybe Namor goes more expensive, but in my opinion, I don't have this one either. I don't have any of the Neymar one. I would want this one more because I believe this technically is a first appearance, right? Yeah, first appearance. It's Spider-Man. I think I personally would rather have this one. Spider-Man is just insanely popular. I mean, this is first appearance too, but I just don't think is as popular as Spidey. Just my opinion. That could be completely wrong, and this just keeps pumping. So I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice. But if I personally had a choice between the two, I would rather go with Spidey 99. Just my opinion. Now, I think the Black Panther airdrop is going to be pretty sweet, but I was fortunate and lucky enough to have the Secret Rare Black Panther already. So I feel pretty happy with that. See, Spill, where are you located? So I'm actually in New Jersey, brother. I'm in South Jersey. So I flew all the way out to Cali across country by myself. And it was the first time I flew by myself. Actually almost bailed last minute because I was just thinking, I was like, dang. I've never flown by myself. Am I really about to fly across country? Stay in a house, and shout out to Jeff because I'm so glad I did this. Because like I don't even know Jeff. No one knows Jeff. I don't even know what I'm doing, flying in the airports. I was like, what am I doing? But I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. And my gut was saying, you gotta go, you gotta go. And I am so happy I went because it's probably the best trip I ever had. Been on plenty of trips before, but this was the furthest trip and probably the best trip I ever had with everyone. So maybe. Wow, okay, you came from Detroit. That's amazing too. You came from the East Coast. I think there's a couple other people from the VeVe fam in Detroit too. Shout out C Spill. Yeah, hopefully I answered your question, 63 SW. I think I'm gonna be heading off soon. Eagle Eyes, man. I can't appreciate you enough for everything, man. Where do you live, brother? I don't know if you mind me asking or not, but did you have a long flight? My flight to Cali was 6 hours, and it went by crazy quick. I don't know if I was just excited or what, but it flew by. Like, no pun intended, but my flight home was an hour shorter, and wow, that felt like double. What did this mean, Gio? What did you mean by this? The camera angle made me think you had a mohawk for a second. Is it this little thing on top? Is that what It's so funny because I like to kind of keep it hidden so it looks like I just have like short hair, like my normal. I say normal, like I guess like my old style haircut, but yeah, there's so many amazing people. Everyone who paid for dinner covered it, like Penn, unbelievable. A bunch of other people covered dinners, but appreciate you guys big time. I'm gonna be signing off, I think. Let me just make sure. Yeah, pretty much I'm gonna sign off. I took off from work tomorrow. I'm gonna be going to the doctor's ASAP in the morning. See what they say. It feels like bronchitis, the flu. Hopefully it's not, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to get back to streaming a lot more. So appreciate you guys big time. I'm going to be making a vlog tomorrow as well too. Hopefully I can finish it and put that out either tomorrow or the next day. So stay tuned for that. Down. I know a lot of people were asking me, make sure you take videos, take pictures. And I tried doing as much as I could, but looking back, I kind of wish I had a lot more. But end of the day, still had a great time. Like I said, next events, I'm going to be filming pretty much 24/7. This one, I just wanted to be in the moment and really enjoy everything. So appreciate you big time, C-Spill. It was a blast meeting everyone. It really was. And I'm just so happy I was able to meet Dan, David, and Reese, and Alex. I wish I got a picture with Alex, too. I can't believe I didn't get a picture with Alex, but next time I will, next time. Felt like everything came full circle. Truly unbelievable. Appreciate you guys big time. Till next time, I'm probably going to stream a little bit tomorrow night, hopefully. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm signing out. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out, fam.